communication skills are the number one thing that's going to impact how many sales you get in your business. And I get this question a lot from people is, how do I convince people to buy what I have for sale? People are thinking that, and for good reason, you'd think, right? If I can convince people enough that they would buy from me. But this is actually counterintuitive. In sales, trying to convince people to purchase from you is the lowest, least effective way of getting sales. And so when people are trying to figure out, how do I convince people? How do I convince people? We're looking at it in the wrong way. We need to look at it in this direction. How do I serve my target customer to the best of my ability? We have to eliminate trying to close the sale, get the deal, and look good enough to convince people that we're worthy of buying from us. When we do this, we actually open up to really attracting sales to us. We're not having to ever convince people that we're good enough to work with, that we're somebody that they should buy from. Because people are making the decision for themselves, this is somebody I want to work with. And so to help somebody make that decision, to grow in trust about what you have to offer, it's never about convincing somebody. Convincing is trying to control the decisions somebody makes. Now in sales, there's methods of talking, communicating, directing the conversation to help people make these buying decisions. But this is never about convincing. And so we have to almost eliminate that vocabulary from the equation in sales interactions. Listen, you're going to hear objections. You're going to hear people give you no's. What I want to do is challenge you in this is try to find more no's than yeses in your sales interactions. Try to get more people saying no to you. Because when you do this, when we embrace the sales rejection, right, we actually can figure out what is going to get people to move along that path to purchase from us. People have good reasons why they say no, why they have objections. If you can validate those for those people, I'm literally saying validate their objections and stand confident in what you have to offer, you will find the people that are most qualified for you to work with. You see, in sales, when we're trying to just make somebody believe that what we say is true, it comes across as inauthentic. It comes across as we don't believe in what we're saying, and as long as I can get you to believe in what I'm saying, then maybe you'll buy from me, but I don't really believe in it, so I hope you believe in it so that then maybe I believe in it a little bit more. You ever been there in a sales interaction? That feeling like, well, I hope that they do this. It's about bringing up our level of awareness and belief and confidence in what we have to offer higher than just the validation we get from other people. If they don't buy from us, it's okay. If they are not a good fit, it's okay. We don't need that person to purchase from us for us to be okay. Now, I know at the end of the day, sometimes if we don't close a sale, we're not going to be able to pay our bills. We're not going to be able to pay our rent or mortgage at the end of the month. This is a reality. But we have to get to a place mentally where our focus is not, how do I make money? How do I close a sale? How do I convince people enough to purchase from me? And we get to a place where we are serving other people, not because we're trying to validate ourselves, but we're validating another person and helping move them along a path to increase trust and relationship in us in what we have to offer. And so there's strategic ways to do this. I have actually recorded 2 podcast episodes. They're about 30 minutes, maybe 45 minutes long, where I walk you through doing this. These episodes, it's a podcast, so it's free. You can go through this and learn the methods that will help you become unstoppable at sales, closing more sales. When you get on the phone, your closing ratio will go up 50 to 90% using this. And this is what I use whenever I get on the phone with people, whenever I talk with them. My mission is always, how can I help this person get a result? How can I deliver value to somebody? How can I help them before ever thinking about helping myself? And if that means saying it's not a good fit, being okay with it being a no. And being okay to point people in the direction of what's going to help them. Listen, the best way to convince, quote unquote, people of what you have for sale is to stop trying to sell to them. Stop trying to convince them and start showing up authentically, bringing value to the table that people resonate with, even if they never buy from you. When you do this, people can see that there's authenticity there, and it raises their level of trust in you. It raises their awareness that you can deliver on what you are selling and that you're okay with them not buying from you. When we come from that place in any sales interaction, people can see it. People can tell when you're being fake, when you're just trying to convince them to get a buck. They can also tell when you're somebody that can deliver on what you promise. You're okay either way if they buy from you or not, and you're just trying to help them. Now, ultimately, this boils down to a belief that some of us might have. And you might be thinking this right now. Well, I don't want them to think that I'm just trying to help them to get a sale. We have to get past being worried about what other people are thinking about us to walk in confidence. When we're so worried about how we're perceived by other people, especially in sales interactions, it comes across as inauthentic. It comes across as we're just trying to do this to get a result. You have to come into a sales interaction not trying to get a result for yourself, but rather bring the most amount of value to the person that you're working with. And now, check this out. Here's the next part of this. After they buy from you, continue that. Continue that level of integrity. Continue that level of service with people to where once they buy from you, the level of what they get and value is so much greater that anything that you offer to sale for them, anything that you put out there for sale to them, sorry, I messed that up, they'll be more likely to buy because there's trust, there's buy-in, they've gotten a result from it, they've gotten value. That's my whole mission with doing these videos, with my podcast, with the free course that I have in my Grow Your Life community, is to help you get value, for you to get results, so that then if you make money from what I offer for free, if it's a good fit, I hope that you'd work with me in coaching or buy my courses. That's but if it's not a good fit, no worries. That's the whole method of when you're trying to convince people to sell, it doesn't work. But when you come at it from a place of service to help other people get a positive result, sales go on autopilot. So, Grow Your Life, everybody. I'm going to put the links to those podcast episodes for you in this post. I think they're really going to help you. Let me know in the comments kind of what are your struggles when it comes to sales, when it comes to getting people to buy what you have to offer. I'd love to help you with that, maybe make some more content to help serve your unique individual situations. Grow Your Life, and we'll talk soon.